Hello everybody, this is Gameplay here, and today we're going to have a hardcore run to the center, or at least start it. So, now we're going to start a new game. Make sure all the settings are at max difficulty. There you go. This is about as hard as this game gets. It looks like we're on the icy planet. Get the ferrite dust and get our analyzer up and running. Or scanner, should I say. Start. And get our analyzer up. There you go. Scanner's up. Now we're going to want our analyst visor. So we'll need some carbon, make some carbon nanotubes. Because they take 50. See if we can put some carbon here. Yeah, see some of those little plants there. There's not much to them. They're far apart, hard to see, but they give you a lot of carbon. And we're going to want a fair bit of carbon off the hop. Get into this. Get into this hole here so we can get our hazard protection back up. There is a hole here. Oh, over here. There we go. Get rid of these hazardous fauna so they don't kill us. And recharge this mining beam. Now we should have more than enough carbon. Oh yeah, we have plenty. Get our visor going. Now this is okay for a couple units, but we're not getting much out of it right now. We can get some cobalt to make some hazard protection. Now this starting weapon isn't very good. When we start making a few bucks, we'll get a new one. But now with our analysis visor, we could be able to see where our ship is. And it is over there. 500 U away. But it'd be nice to have this terrain manipulator. So we'll get a start on that. We don't have any dihydrogen yet, but we'll get it along the way. And since our ship is this way, this will actually take us in the right direction. So we're lucky that way. We'll get a bit of some of the way there. Hopefully it's open on the other end. So this will give us a little bit of silver, so we can sell that and make a few bucks. Get some sodium from these hazardous flora. Oxygen. Tries to gather up as much of the oxygen and sodium as I can to start. Let's go for your hazard protection and your life support, which is at 93%, so we're good. It has 130 from one plant, so that's great. It's a really good start. Well, it seems like a lot now already, but now let's see what we need. Just ferrite, dust, and cobalt. So we can make 7 of these. I need more ferrite dust. So okay, get that through here somewhere. Oh, nice. So there's a nice escape hole here. And a little more carbon since it's so plentiful here. Sometimes you get a little bit of dihydrogen from these. And this one's got a copper as a secondary. Which we good later on. We can turn it into chromatic metal and use that to make our base computer. Now, there's some dihydrogen in here. Oh, chromatic metal is secondary. It's very nice. This one's getting to some dihydrogen. This has a little oxygen in secondary. Usually not a lot, but it gives you enough to just add into it. Like 1 for the oxygen is not very much. So much the hydrogen we get from this. 2. So now we're going to try to get to our ship here. Be careful with that jetpack because if you fall hard enough, you will die. So you just took a little hit there. I'm just going to run right into our ship. Now, something else, we need to fix this ship in order to launch. So we need to get, so we need more. We're going to need more dihydrogen because we're going to need it for our ship. Need it there. Magnetic seal metal plate. So let's see what we can make here. We need some condensed carbon to make the metal plating. Metal plating there. So now we need pure ferrite and hermetic seal, which is 30 condensed carbon. Some nanites there. Now we weren't so fortunate on this one because this one doesn't have the boxes. Locks in here. There's 4 of these plants at every time you play. You start at the start of their ship, I should say. So now we need to find some more dihydrogen. Actually, no, we don't. We have to, well, it'd be nice to have more. Oh, some over there. good. Usually it does gives us a fair bit. This crystal. Gotta go see the other dihydrogen we need for a multi-tool train manipulator. So now we have that. Now we're gonna need more than that though, because we're gonna need a launch fuel. Doesn't seem like there's a lot around here though. So right now we're gonna run back to our ship. Now that we have the terrain manipulator, we can there it is. We started getting some salvage data. 4 is down, pretty good. So now we're gonna let our hazard protection come back there a bit. So I won't. I'll use a recharge. And we can use sodium, which we have enough of, or we can just use one of these batteries. And now we're gonna want to make a metal plating. So we can make our portable refiner. This is 1 metal plating and 30 oxygen to make this. So I use carbon. We need 30 condensed carbon. So we can start there. We can add more to it. We need pure ferrite. 50 pure ferrite. Oh, we already had pure ferrite. Must have got that from the geodes. So now we do our repairs here. That's fixed. And oh, we need our hermetic seal. 30 condensed carbon. There we go. Now, ready to rock and roll. But first, I am going to make sure that we have more than enough ferrite. We're going to need extra ferrite. We don't need this. And we want more hydrogen, but instead of doing it by hand, we're going to change our perspective here. We're going to shoot at the ground. What do we have here? Never looked to see what was the elements were on this one. Let's slow this right down. We really need to find some dihydrogen. Oxygen over there, salt. Dihydrate. There we go. We need this to make thruster fuel, so we can actually take off from the ground. Because you gotta buy this in the beginning, it's not cheap. But condensed carbon's okay too. Now these give you rusted metal. You can find that one rusted metal will give you 2 fairy dust. It's a salt deposit. There's lots of it by the look of it. Oh, dioxide, which is good for your life support. And copper, which you can turn into chromatic metal. So salt, copper, and dioxide. But we're gonna want some of that dioxide. So we're gonna have to find it again right here. Why is this not?
Extreme cold damage detected.
Back in our ship before we die.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna clear out some of this, make some more of these. How many? There are 15 of those. Get rid of our cobalt. Such so many few left, so we don't. No point in keeping that available slot. So we've got a good price, 186 units for each. So we'll keep that. It's not much for copper, half of that, less than that. Quarter. Now these salvage data modules, you can use them for some early game cache or nanite to refine down to, I think it's 15 nanites per. Now we don't have enough fuel, so we're gonna have to try to make a so dihydrogen and metal plating. So we need metal plating, and we'll make starship fuel or launch fuel. Put that in there, 100%. Now to see if we can make any more. How much dihydrogen do we have? 40 each, we can make one more. We're gonna make that. So You can have a spare. I marked that dihydrogen. Yes, or the dioxide. Every time we land, well, it's very small amount. Oh, something's better than none. We'll basically be using this instead of oxygen for the rest of the game. Now with the small amount, you want to use the smallest terrain manipulator. Comes in 3 sizes: small, medium, large. Try to get as much as we can out of this. Now the one other thing you'll get with this is silicon powder, which you can use to recharge your terrain manipulator with. So as you're cleaning this up, you'll be actually getting fuel for your terrain manipulator as well.
Protection fully.
Now, how much did we get out of that? Not too bad, 261. And we can use that to recharge that, and it takes very few compared to the auction. We can use the auction for something else later on. See if there's any more pilots. There's another one over here. But for now, I think we have enough. Should get the ground a little more so we can gather up some more resources. This is showing a building over here. It may be just a tower. Which it is. And we're gonna head on to the anomaly. Actually, no, I think we'll head to the station first. Not a bad system. Get some ammonia here. You have to be careful because we're not very tough off the hop. Doesn't seem to be a lot of because you can follow these lines around. can go into discoveries here. You can see all the planets. You can upload them, whatever ones you've been on, and they'll give you nanites for that. If you land on each one of these, it'll give you so many nanites for each. Or you can just land on them all and get all the nanites at one time. Now, I was going to try this with the Radiant Pillar, but I think I will get my speeder. It'll make it a little bit easier, a fair bit easier, but at least we won't have to be worried about pirates killing us right off the hop. Because in this thing we have no protection. Guns are garbage, shields are garbage, the hyperdrive range is non-existent. I don't want this to be a little bit fun. I don't want to do it right off from scratch. I probably don't even have enough money to buy this, so the first one's free. So we're going to, and we'll start there. It's fine. The first station music is always great. You see all these aliens here. If you want to, you can, and I do suggest this, is to talk to each one of them. Because they have, there's 3 different races, and they all have their own dialect. So you can learn how to speak their languages. These are technological, so you usually get those first, the technology ones. And the Gek, they're usually traders. And they're friendly, so they like helps. And after you talk to a few of them, you start getting a few words learned. You can practice your language skills with them. And sometimes they'll give you stuff, or so now we got some increased standing with them. Now let's get rid of some of the junk. A few units in our pocket. Right off the hop, we don't need to keep the silicon powder. We don't need this projectile ammunition. Silver. I'll sell that copper too. Viscous fluids, you can turn that into nanites if you want to keep refining it, but this early in the game, don't really need it. And they never give us a lot, gave us almost 40,000, but now you can buy dioxide here and copper. It won't be able to buy very much, but we don't need any. We already have some. This is your mission agent here. Now, once you start working your way up through these missions and getting more standing, sometimes the Explorer Guild or whatever, yeah, talk to this guy. They'll give you stuff, free stuff. This is your cartographer here, so you can bring him salvaged, not salvaged data, navigational data, and they'll give you. You can trade them for charts. So if you want to get some of your exosuit upgraded, you can trade your navigational data for exosuit charts or settlements. This one here will give you crash ships and stuff. Oh, that's a nice weapon. Sure, we don't have enough money for that. Not even close. So we're gonna have to do some work in order to get some money rolling. These ones back here usually give you a few different things in here. This one here gives you chromatic metal off the hop. So we'll take some of that. Don't need it to make our first base computer. Now phosphorus, this is a good one too, because we need it, or not need it, but you use it to recharge your mining laser. So I'll max out on this. Ammonia is good too if you're on a biohazardous planet. Supposed to give you a little bit of carbon. We're going to go to the anomaly and get our speeder now, and then we're going to sell this pillar. Just give us a million credits or so, a million units. I think that's where we're going to end today's video. If you liked the video, hit them thumbs up and subscribe. It'd be great to have you around. And we'll see you in the next one.